How are you? How's your day
I'm
going?
fine. And what about you?
I'm great as well.
Sorry,
How was your New Year?
it was good.
So I was asking you about your New Year. How did you celebrate your New Year?
I didn't do anything special. I was at home. We supposed to go
Mm-hmm.
to some place, Victoria, but we didn't go. Just we
Victoria?
planned and
What
then we
exactly is
canceled it.
that?
I'm from Kolkata.
Okay, that's
Yes.
really nice. What do you do, Pooja? What do you do for a living?
Now I don't do anything. Actually, I
Mhm.
have completed my MBA
Oh, nice.
and I did job, but I left. Now I am not working, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to do something better because
Mm-hmm.
I thought because of English communication, because I choose HR as a specialization,
Right.
there is a communication is very crucial for HR. So
Yes.
that's
It's
why I
very
didn't get the
yes.
right package and good work that I like the. So that's why I focus on my communication skills. So now I'm doing this thing only now. And after,
That's good. That's good. I'll definitely give you a couple of suggestions at the end of this session that you can probably try and do to improve your communication skills. But let's see where exactly you're at today. This is your second session, right? You have a long way to go.
yes,
Don't
yes,
worry about it. It will take time, Pooja. It's not something very easy. But one thing I will tell you right now, your English is not the measure of your intelligence. Don't worry a little too much. It's
yes,
just a
yes,
mere language, right? Don't worry about it.
yes.
You will get that. You will definitely see improvement,
But
is what I'll say.
people think that no,
You're not audible, you're not visible.
nowadays in corporate world, this is video is frozen, but I can audible you.
Um, your
Now you
video
are
froze.
audible to
Yes,
me.
I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
Okay, actually, my point is we know that English is just a language, is the medium of the exchange of our
Yes,
expression, but we took is a very in a big way. In
yes,
corporate world, we will go. We know the technical thing. We know the how to handle the whatever I am my position and whatever I have to do. But just because you don't able to communicate in English, people say that you are not capable to do this work, and that's
yes,
because you don't get a right job that you are deserve. And also,
yeah.
people
I
will
get
not
what you're
take us
speaking about.
seriously. Yes,
Yes,
and also people think that if you don't know English, it means your education background is not much good. You know,
yes, yeah. They don't. They
this is
assume
the
that you're not
problem.
educated enough to take up the job.
Yes,
That's.
just
I
because the
understand.
language.
That's the kind of dynamics we've been brought up amongst. I know it has to change, but at the end of the day, it has become our medium of communication. It has become the mode of communication, the language. Because speaking about me, I can't really communicate in Hindi. I don't speak Hindi. I speak the regional language just spoken around over here. I'm from Bangalore, so I speak Kannada. I
Okay.
don't speak Hindi, right? So even if we were ever to have a conversation, it would end up being in English, right? So
Yes,
that's where it
actually,
kind
I
of
heard that
comes, right?
who live in Bangalore who used to spoke like English. Otherwise, their local language because they don't know much Hindi. Because
Yes,
my two brother they live there, like because of their study or also their job, they live there. So always told me that where
yes.
environment is so different from here.
It is. So the thing with Bangalore is it's a cosmopolitan city. So when I mean, do you know the difference between a cosmopolitan city and a metropolitan city?
No, I think
No, I'll tell you.
I
That's okay.
don't know.
So actually, a metropolitan city is where people move into looking for job opportunities, right? A lot of people move into it, right? They move from all over the place, thinking that okay, I'm going to get a lot of people moving. So cosmopolitan cities, people are particularly moving just for the job, right? So Bangalore, you see a lot of people from Kolkata, a lot of people from Mumbai, a lot of people from Delhi moving into cities like this. So Hyderabad is a metropolitan city, Bangalore is a cosmopolitan city. That's how it works, people moving in for more job opportunities. That's that.
Yes,
Have
yes,
you ever
like
been to Bangalore?
Pune,
Yes,
Indore.
Pune as well. Pune,
Yeah,
they're
because
all there.
my 2 or 3 brothers, they work there, like they are engineers, software engineers. And I have also 2 brothers, both are engineers. So one is also company is from Bangalore, but one is working from as home, and one is from working from their Bangalore. So
Right.
and one is another in Pune. They told me that Pune, Indore, and Bangalore, all of this that only for the job, like
Yes.
IT sector, where you go and get job easily. But in
Easily. Yes.
Kolkata, you can't get job, and if you are getting job, you will not get money that you
Yes. You have
deserve.
to settle down for something small, right? Not
Yes,
a great
and also
package.
is a cheap place, and here is a very like populated city that
It is
everybody
a
is
very
skilled
populated
here,
city. Yes.
and skilled people here is so much. There, like here is a for company so much
Mhm.
option.
Okay.
That's why here we didn't get a
Right.
good job.
The competition is a little too high, right? Yes. So one thing I will tell you is something I'm observing is you're trying to speak too fast. Something I'm observing. You're trying to
Yeah.
convey your point very quickly. You're trying to finish the sentence. So first thing is I will tell you slightly calm down. It's okay if you speak wrong. That is a different story. But first start slowing it down. Start trying to speak slowly because this was an issue I face. I still face this issue. I tend to speak very fast as well. And I can totally relate to you. You want to finish your sentence quickly and go, right? But to probably, get some more time to think about what you want to say next, slow it down. So the more you slow down, the more time you get to think what to say next, right? You tend to go
Yes.
less wrong. Right? So first thing,
Yes,
slowing it down.
actually, in Hindi also, I like
You speak fast.
really am excited to speak. I like too much talkative person. If I am speaking Hindi, I will speak lot. So it's my
Yes.
personality that I talk more. So that's why I
I
always
I
speak
totally
fast.
relate to it because I am the same person. I also speak like very, very fast. And people like, slow down, don't slow down. Right? So it's okay. So maybe until you feel slightly more confident, try being more aware and slow it down. I'm not asking you to speak less, but try slowing it down.
Okay, okay.
Or maybe you keep the same pace with Hindi, but with English, maybe try being more aware. Awareness is the issue, right? So as long as you're aware that okay, I have to speak slowly, you'll speak slowly. So try being more aware. And you can't go and speak very slowly in front of others, I understand. So what you could do is stand in front of the mirror, right? Stand in front of the mirror and speak to yourself. Choose a topic. Every session you're getting a different topic, whether you speak about the topic or not with your tutor. What it suggests is go through the topic that you've been given. Today your topic is supposed to be food and restaurants. I don't think we'll be able to get there, but
No, I was open that folder, but I didn't like
it's okay.
do
You didn't go through.
exercise or
That's
what to do. But I have
it
seen
is
that
totally
what was that?
it's totally fine. But whatever, you're given a different topics every session, right? So what I'd suggest is maybe if not before the session, maybe you can get maybe if not before the session, at least after the session, go through it once. Right? After you go through it,
Okay,
stand in front of the mirror and speak about the same topic to yourself. Speak about it to yourself. So what happens is you don't have an audience. The audience is you, right? You're speaking to yourself, so you be your own judge and think about what you sound like, how you are using your hands, how your body language is. You want to look a certain way while speaking, especially you're telling that, oh, I want to be a HR, people want me to look a certain way, speak a certain way. You can work on it by yourself, right? You don't need someone to work with you for that, right? So you can
yes,
be a
yes.
self judge. Maybe and maybe you have some doubts while speaking to yourself. You can make a note of them. Maybe your next session you could ask your tutor about it, right? It's just as simple as that. Make sure you write down your doubts, so you can always ask your tutor. You don't have to hesitate about that, right? So speak to yourself in front of
Yes.
a mirror. And one more activity I can give you is writing newspaper articles. And what you have to exactly do is go through a small newspaper article. 10 to 15 lines is more than enough. 10 to 15 lines. It could be about politics, movies, actresses, anything you like. Go through it twice or thrice. Take a piece of paper and write it down in your own words. Right? Write it down in your own words. After you write it down in your own words, compare it with the actual article that you've just read. So you'll find alternate ways of saying the same things. right? You might have said it
Yes,
right,
yes,
but there might be a different, better way of saying it. So you'll know what you should have said, but what you have said. So it's comparing. It's more of self-learning here
yes,
as well. Because think about it this way. We're speaking for 15-20 minutes. What do you think you can really learn in 15-20 minutes? It's not much. So every tutor would probably be giving you a couple of corrections or suggestions. You can take those suggestions, implement all of those suggestions. Whatever you feel works the best for you, do that more often. Of course, something that works for you might not work for someone else, right? So you try every other thing every tutor is giving you, but choose what works for you at the end. Right? That's how it should be. So apart from that, I think you're doing a good job. You're able to speak with confidence. That's something I like. You're not hesitating to speak. Stay with the same thing. Okay. Don't feel apprehensive about speaking. It will come with time, but follow these couple of things. But quickly, since we have like 4 more minutes, any other queries you have before that? Let's acknowledge that. Anything you want to tell in particular? Anything else, or is it okay?
no.
Yeah. Okay. Tell me about your favorite
Yes,
cuisine. What kind of food you enjoy the most?
in like I used to like simple food. I used to like
Home
it.
food, home cooked food.
Like I cook, but only simple food I can like. No, I don't know variety of food I can make. I can say that
Okay.
I don't
What
know
kind of
much
food do you
variety.
usually
All
cook?
I can make a matar paneer
Mm-hmm.
and also chicken and simple roti, chawal, dal or
That's good enough.
sabzi.
That's good enough. But what do you like to eat? Like, did your mom? What did you like to eat while your mom was cooking for you?
Actually,
Something
I
that you
don't
enjoyed
like
the most.
to.
Eat
I like to eat pani puri.
pani
Like
puri. Oh, my favorite is
yes,
pani puri as well. I love pani puri. I wouldn't mind eating
I
pani
like
puri every day.
spicy food.
You like spicy food? You don't have a sweet tooth? You're not a person who has a sweet
No,
tooth?
I don't like much. I don't
Not
like
much.
much.
Right. You know what sweet tooth is, right? So when somebody says I have a sweet tooth, it means he likes sweets. So if you like sweets, you can say, oh, I have a sweet tooth, right? That means you
Oh,
actually like sweets, right? Okay, so Pooja, the session might end any second. Any quick queries you have, you can let me know. I don't want the session to interrupt,
okay.
disconnect very quickly. It's fine. Everything clear?